Hello and welcome to this video where I'm going to go into how to most efficiently spend your undaunted keys. So once you've earned some keys from doing pledges, you can come down here to the undaunted enclave to then use your keys. And once you come into a vendor, you're presented with two choices: either a mystery cover, which offers a random monster set, and then these specific covers tied to either a DLC, which we'll go into later, or as these ones sort of a dungeon where with both the 1 and 2. And in this video I want to make the case for why the mystery cover is better to buy than the purple covers. So what are the odds? Well, each one of these covers has 6 different shoulders in them, 3 slime crow sets, 1 in light, medium, heavy, and then 3 of the other set here, and that then goes through for every one of them. And if I wanted to, let's say, a specific set, so let's say I wanted a slime crow shoulder, so one of these 3 shoulders, but not just that, I wanted a medium slime crow shoulder. Well, if I then bought the Waver's Sewers cover here for 5 keys, that would give me a 1 in 6 chance of getting this specific shoulder in medium. But what are the odds then if let's say I would have spent my 5 keys buying 5 of these blue covers? Well, then I would have had about a 13% chance. That is only 3.5% less than what I would have gotten here. But instead of getting just 1 shoulder, I would have gotten 5 shoulders, which means I could have gotten other shoulders I might have wanted. Plus, these mystery covers comes with a bonus in that they drop mercenary motive chapters, which can be expensive. At least the chest piece sells for about 1 million gold here on the PCEU server. Plus, it also drops jewelry with the harmony trait, which you can then also sell, plus some soul gems. So I give up a little bit of chance, but I also get chances of dropping other shoulders that I might want. And that is really what I want to talk about. Because if let's say I wanted to have this specific shoulder, the slime crow shoulder in medium, that would have been 3% higher chance. But let's say I just wanted any of the slime crows. So let's say I wanted light, medium, or heavy. I didn't care which one. Well, then I would have had a 50% chance with the purple one, but only a 35% chance buying 5 of these blue ones. So I do up my odds a little bit for getting something specific from these purple ones. But let's say I was in the situation that I wanted either a medium slime crow shoulder or a medium croc shoulder. So I was missing both of these. So I was missing 1 here and I was missing one here. It could have been any of the other ones. So let's say in theory this vendor could also drop one of the infernal ones here. So if I wanted 2 different shoulders from 2 different ones of these, well, buying 5 of these blue chests would have given me a almost 25% chance of getting one of these 2, whereas buying a specific one of these to then get a specific one is still only that 1 in 6 chance of getting a shoulder I want. So if you want to fill out your sticker book and you're missing more than 1 shoulder from this specific vendor, so let's say this vendor also had the Troll King, I don't think she does, but let's say she did, then I would have been better off buying the blue one. And that is really the truth. So let's say I would have gone over here to Galerian. Well, at Galerian I'm missing more than 2 shoulders, so for him it only makes sense to buy the blue one. The only time that I wanted to go for this specific purple chest is if I'm missing that 1 specific shoulder. And the mistake that people make is that they go through and they say, oh, I'm missing a Troll King shoulder, I'm going to buy the one with the Troll King. I think Galerian has that one. So I'm going in here and I'm getting the Troll King one. Which one is it? The Frigid, this one, until I get the Troll King one. Okay, fine. Okay, now I'm missing the City of Ash one. I'm missing these 2. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to buy the City of Ash cover. Whereas I would have been much better off just spending my 5 keys on this blue one. I would have had a 25% chance from these 5 keys to get either one of these. Actually a higher chance, because I also have the chance of getting here, but that is a much more efficient way of doing it. Plus, I would have gotten mercenary motives, and I would have gotten harmony jewelry at the same time. And there is another bonus. So almost all the time, not right now when I'm recording this video, but almost all the time, there's a specific weapons pack in the crown store that corresponds to a dungeon. The vendor then that has that dungeon will then have a specific shoulder motive that is tied to that dungeon, and it will usually be here at the bottom, costing 25 keys to buy. But the blue cover has a very, very, very high chance of also dropping that motive. So if you're patient and you're thinking forward, you'll save up something like 25 keys. You'll then buy the 25 blue covers, and you'll have a very good chance of getting several of this motive. So it's a really good economical reason as well to buy the blue cover instead of the purple ones. The only time you want the purple one is if you're looking for a specific shoulder, either a specific weight or just a specific shoulder. And that is pretty much it for these 2 vendors. Most of us will have already filled out these 2 vendors and are probably most interested in the DLC vendor, which is coming up next. So going to the DLC one vendor, the odds changes a lot. And why do they change a lot? Well, there's so many different DLCs. At this moment, 15 different DLCs, so that means 15 different covers. And that means then there's a 1 in 90% chance of getting a specific shoulder from the blue one. There's 90 different shoulders to collect here. That means that, let's say again, the scenario, I'm looking for a specific shoulder in a specific weight, so a medium shoulder of something. Well, there's only 5% chance of getting it from the blue one, whereas these purple ones has a 16.5% chance, a 1 in 6 chance. What about then if I'm just looking for either way, so a light, medium or heavy? Well, the blue one now went from having a 35% chance before to now having a 13% chance, and these ones of course keep a 50% chance of getting either the one set or the other set. So there's a lot more reason to buy the purple ones in the DLC if I'm looking for something specifically. But there's also the truth that there's 90 different shoulders, and and a lot of these shoulders are good, either for PvP or PvE. There are so many good shoulders out there, so that means there is a really good incentive to then buy the mystery cover. The only time that you have a better chance of getting a shoulder that you don't have in your sticker book from these purple covers instead of the blue one is if you are missing 4 or less shoulders in total. That of course assumes that you only have a 1 in 6 chance on these ones, but 4 or less shoulders from 15 different DLCs is very unlikely. So the only time you want to buy these covers is if you have an almost full sticker book and you, for example, are just looking to get the new shoulders from the new DLC. Otherwise, it's much better to use the blue one to then fill out your sticker book, because there's a higher odds of at least getting a shoulder you don't know. Plus, there's a really good economic incentive in that the shoulder motive that you can sometimes get from the DLC covers tend to be more expensive for the DLC shoulders than the base game dungeons. So not only can you get mercenary motives, not only can you get the harmony tree, you can also get these sometimes very expensive shoulder motives from this blue cover, and that should motivate you. And that also means that I have now gone through the different scenarios of when to buy a blue one and when to buy a purple one, and I hope that I've made the case for why you should almost always consider buying the blue cover, since there is better odds of getting something you don't know. There's better odds of getting something worth a lot of gold. And I've also made the case for the specific scenarios where you want the purple covers, what they were made for. These were not made for filling your sticker book, as a lot of people use them for. So they think, oh, I'm just missing the heavy shoulder now, I'll buy the purple ones till I get that heavy shoulder. No, these covers are made because I'm making a build today that is using a Nazarite shoulder, so I'm going to go and buy the Ascending Tide cover so that I can get my Nazarite shoulder and I can build my build. These are not made for your sticker book. Stop using them to fill your sticker book. Use a lot of keys on the blue cover, preferably at the time when you also have odds for the motif down here, to fill your sticker book, and think long term. If you need something short term, yes, buy these ones, but for the vast majority of players, they are thinking long term. If this is an MMO, this is how we are supposed to think. And know that if you do buy these purple covers, you are rigging the RNG against you. You have you're getting a lot less shoulders for every key spent, and that works against you in the long run. And that was pretty much it for this video, and thank you for watching.